Hello everyone, it's Coach Leah here, and I wanted to invite you inside of the Stress Solution. I wanted to do a little demonstration for you on what's included because I did have a few questions about that, so let's just go through it together here. Once you purchase the Stress Solution and you enter the program, I'll send you a link to do that, you have everything that you need here in one place under this link. Your main content includes videos and worksheets, and I put them in the order that I suggest that you go through them. You can watch them in any order that you prefer, but I think that if you go in this order, it's most beneficial and they kind of build one on the other. So you'll notice they're also not too long. Like this video on stress management is only about 7 minutes long, but you click play and then it starts up. You'll hear my voice. And while you're listening to that, you can do that and watching it. You can do it on your phone or on the computer. I'm doing this demonstration here on the computer. You can click on the transcript download that will actually give you the transcripts. You can follow along with me and you can highlight and mark in there as well. And then this is your first worksheet that's included as part of stress management. So a stress busting activity. You'll pop that open and just go through these. You can print this out and write on it for yourself. And I give you suggestions within the program about how long it should take to do everything, how long you should invest in each section. And you can do a video a day, you can do a video every few days. I really suggest that you just do it at your own pace. That keeps you both motivated, but at the same time not overwhelmed. Once we go through stress management, then we're going to go into eliminating toxic thoughts. Now this video is a little bit longer than the stress management video, but again, you'll just click play to start that one, and the transcript download is also available for you. You'll notice as you go through I'm going to mute my voice here if I can. There we go. So this is playing and I'm speaking, but you'll notice as you go through the content that the images change, and I try to put things there that are visually appealing and that keep you engaged and help you to understand what I'm saying and really help the content to stick for you. So this one doesn't move quite as much as some of the other ones, but that's just an example of how those videos work. They're really kind of like a PowerPoint that I'm speaking over for you. Okay, the next one doesn't actually have a transcript because it's more like a tutorial. It's a guide that I'm showing you, and I'm teaching you how to use the emotional guidance, this guidance scale that was created by Abraham Hicks for your use in improving your emotions and your responses to things that happen in life. This is so good for you, even if you don't consider yourself a person who's stressed or anxious necessarily. We all could use some assistance in this area, and you can actually download the scale yourself. It's just an image of the scale that I'm going over, and you can print that and write on it for your own use. Then you go into emotional eating. This is probably the longest video, almost 15 minutes long. I describe what it is, and I'll show you in the bonus section a really useful tool to go with emotional eating. I explain what it is and really how to overcome why is it that we're emotional eaters and what you can do about it. And then really important is mindfulness and balance, and this is where you'll get your other worksheet, a mindfulness and balance daily checklist for you. So this one has a transcript download just like emotional eating. I showed you those before, just kind of samples, and you can click those to go along. But once you're done with this video, very short and sweet, not even 9 minutes long, I suggest that you go to the checklist and actually download that, print that out for yourself, and you work through these questions on your own daily. Then you have your bonus section. So this doesn't look too good right here, it's a little blurred, but once you click on the roadmap for conquering emotional eating, you'll be able to download that really cool roadmap that is actually guiding you through overcoming the emotional eating. And then the second one is probably my most favorite because you guys, if you know me at all, you know that I am crazy about some nutrition and some healthy and delicious foods. So here is kind of in a snapshot, the Stress and Anxiety Support Meal Plan. It's a 6-day meal plan, and a 7-day meal plan rather, and you can see kind of up here in a snapshot the meals, and then the breakfast that's included. And once you click on it, you actually have the entire meal plan and prep guide, including a grocery list to download. And I kind of explain, why this is so good for stress and anxiety. It's high in magnesium and B6, iron, and fiber in particular. I give you some tips on really how to eat healthy and some guidelines to go by. And then you'll see kind of in a different snapshot how your meal plan is laid out across all 7 days. You've got 3 main meals and 2 snacks every day. So you have 5 meals included. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. I'll show you some of those. So here's kind of a breakdown of all of the nutrients that you're getting. And of course it's hard to make a meal plan that's perfect for everyone, but as you see in my guidelines, I just suggest that you eat when you're hungry. And the main thing is we want to fill you with nutrients that are really good for stress and anxiety. So here's your shopping list according to this meal plan. And then the recipes begin. So they're pretty easy to follow. Look how easy this snack is. A banana. And you can think one of 2 things. Oh, Leah went really easy. Or you can think, this is easy on me. That's what I tried to do. I didn't want to give you 2 snacks that you have to make every single day. And I want you to be in and out of the kitchen, because nothing is more overwhelming than having to be in the kitchen all day. But I wanted to include a lot of delicious recipes, recipes that are filling and nourishing, but really delicious. That should be very important. So you've got a good variety of recipes here with complete instructions, and I give you a lot of options. If you don't have this, what you can substitute it with, or if you want to add more protein, or if you want it to be vegan or vegetarian, lots of different options that you can apply, more flavor, and then of course how to store things and eat throughout the week. So you even get pizza. That's awesome. And you might have seen some chocolate in there as well. That's a great source of magnesium. Now this is your prep guide. So it teaches you really every single day of the week what you're doing, morning and night, to move through the meal plan the easiest way possible. So that's just a snapshot of the meal plan and prep guide. And then the Beat Stress guide, or ebook you can call it, is a really nice guide with 24 tips on busting stress. So each section takes you kind of through a little introduction first, and then specifics on what you can do to help yourself through stress or any stressful situations. Just a little bit of everything for you. I know I'm kind of flying through it, but I just want you to get a snapshot of what's included. Okay. And then how to use fear to your advantage. You've got some extra videos here. This is kind of a 3-part series that I did on using fear to your advantage. So that is super helpful. You know what? I am not a fearful person. I do not consider myself an anxious or a fearful person. But there are certain times when we all have fears. Big or small, we all have them. So I think it's interesting that we consider, how we can really dive into those fears to make the most out of it. Stop Stress This Minute is an interesting guide. It was mainly made for people in the workplace, but it doesn't matter where you are, you can apply these tools. And it's an 8-week program. So it takes you through each week and what your goals are for every single week. So it's kind of like another, not just a worksheet, but a workbook. It's really nice to stop stress this minute. It gives you some habits to pick up. And then of course I'll be mailing you my book, Ditch the Diet, Ditch the Diet, How Your Frustration Can Lead to Freedom and Permanent Weight Loss. This is my Amazon bestseller. And if you're within the United States, I will mail that to you for free. If you're outside the United States, we'll need to talk and see what it would cost to ship that to you, but I'm only mailing that for free to individuals within the United States. And then you've got some additional resources here that I'm sharing with you, just some more suggestions that I make. And there is even more than that you don't see here that I'm including within the program. But I just wanted to give you an example of what's included so you have an idea. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know.